Do you have any last words for the people?
Please subscribe. We love you so much.
Oh.
One.
Hi there, how you doing? Welcome back again to the channel. I know I'm still in the same outfit, but yeah, when you find people to talk to, I want to bring these people for you to see. So in today's video, we have a different guest on the channel. Mister, it's nice having you on the channel. Thank you for accepting to do this.
Thank you.
Yeah, so please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hello everyone, I'm Arnold and I live in Colorado.
Okay, this is Arnold. Arnold also came for the UNA conference, and I was like, you know what, katukoleka interview. So Arnold, how has your experience been? How long have you lived in the USA?
I've been here about 7 years now.
Oh, okay. And when did you move?
2017.
Me, I don't know how to do the math, so I should have figured that out. But yeah, okay, nice. How has your experience been? When you got here, how was that for you?
I would say the fastest year was my hardest, but things have gotten a lot easier, keep getting easier, and I think that's due to experience, basically doing research and trying to find ways of how I can improve and make my life easier here.
Okay. So when you came, you moved straight to Colorado, you moved around?
No, I actually moved to Colorado for work right after I graduated from college.
Okay.
Yes.
College, you studied here?
Yes.
Nice, where did you study?
I went to Arnold University in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay. How was that school experience? So you came from Uganda to do school? Or
Yes.
you decided to do school when you got here?
No, I came for school.
Okay. How was the whole school experience? Is it like how we see in the movies?
I feel like what's really different here is the financials, to be honest. Like, a lot of people can study here, but what limits them mostly is the financials. Because on average, you need like what, $30,000 a year to study in the US. A lot of people cannot afford that.
Sure.
That's like what, 120 million Uganda shillings, 150 million Uganda shillings. Like, who's gonna ask their parents, oh, can you pay for my? Imagine 150 million times 4. Like, your parent in Uganda is gonna be like, really? You want me to give you 800 million? No, I'm not doing that.
And you have siblings and all that stuff.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. How did you manage?
I've been doing sports for a while, so I kind of had like a sports arrangement, something like that.
Talent came through.
Something like that.
Please encourage your children to do sports. That is the plan. My siblings are playing soccer and all those things. You played soccer or
No.
some other thing?
Something else.
Fancy stuff, because the fancy things are that bring money. Soccer doesn't. Oh, interesting. So how was that journey? How did you transition from school, then work, and all those things? How was that?
It was tough. Like at first, I had there was a lot of culture shock when we come from Uganda to the United States. But as I said, you need to adjust. The quicker you adjust, the easier things are gonna be for you. So I truly recommend you to adjust as soon as possible.
Be open-minded.
Yeah, and also one thing I'd like to share is that America is not what people actually see in movies. Because in movies you see like a lot of people are happy, everybody's excited, and you know it's not what it is like in reality. People actually come and struggle and go through lots of different things. You know, there's not a lot of time to waste around. So it's a very serious place. However much you see people smiling and happy, but it's a very serious place.
Okay. So did you get a job right after school, or was that a whole hustle of its own? So
In my junior year, which is my third year, because college is 4 years here, I did apply to a bunch of companies, and I did an internship with my company, and after like 3-4 months, while I was back in school, they offered me a job in Colorado. So it's like, well, can you come do this once you're done with school? I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so what did you study in school?
I studied electrical engineering.
Okay, is that what you do now?
No, I'm actually a network engineer, and what I can add on to that is that a lot of times, like, college really is in America is just a paper. Like, well, companies want to see that you have a college degree, but in most cases they don't. Like, they're probably gonna get a job. I would say college is a way of showing that you're smart. That's what companies are seeing. So if you show them you have a degree, they're gonna be like, oh, you're smart, but they know you're easily trained. You can easily be trained to do a new job. So when I got into my new job, like, I got trained from zero, but it's really nothing related to what I studied.
So you learned on the job.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of this country. You can literally do anything for as long as you bring in value to the table.
That's correct.
Okay, that's interesting. So, how has the whole work experience been for you, the work environment? Because I understand if you didn't study this in school, then it probably was a bit of a challenge for you when you started this whole work thing.
Not really. I think with America, they value a lot of what's called training. Like they will train you until you feel comfortable doing something. Like in my role, if you're not comfortable doing something and you say, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable," that's enough for them not to make you want to do it. So they'll actually spend more time to make sure they train you and get you up to speed, so that you feel comfortable doing the job. They will not let you do anything that does not make you feel comfortable. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So, these other relationships, friends, family, how have you been doing that? Are you still okay? How has the whole relating with people been for you?
It's been good. One thing I would say about that is to actually like choose your friends, like find the right friends. That's going to help you a lot, so that find friends that are going to motivate you. A lot of people say that the community or where you get to fast in the United States is very crucial to your upbringing or to your success in this country, because everybody's going to tell you something different. So if you like basically get wrong friends, it's going to take you might have to study something like way off from what you should have actually studied, and you'll probably have to regret after a couple of years and be like, well, I studied something wrong, I wasted a lot of money, I wasted a lot of time, or I went to the wrong job. Now you have to come back. So it's really a waste of time if you have like wrong friends. So I would actually recommend a lot of people to get like the right friends, so that you don't waste a lot of time and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know for a fact that our weather here is different from the weather back home. Did that ever challenge you in any way?
It was very challenging, but one thing I've learned about the US is that dress well. If you feel like you're in a very cold climate, put on 2-3 jackets.
Sure.
It will feel as hot as summer, right? You have, so it's about really how you dress, Yeah. And then one thing is also the sun, like because we are from like sub-Saharan Africa, we are so attached to the sun, that is also a very big issue. So when it snows or when it gets cold, we get so moody, right? But it's really because of the temperature. So going out in the sun or just seeing the sun through your window can brighten your day. So I would say that it's one big aspect in terms of winter, but really like getting around and all that stuff, just dress well, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has been the most challenging moment for you in this country?
The most challenging moment was really adjusting. As I said, my first year was the toughest, so really adjusting to like everything, because just imagine like some from Uganda and have to like learn, like twist my English a little bit,
I know.
like eat their food, like you're not gonna eat that food that you've been enjoying for years back home. Like a lot of times we're with our parents, they talk to us nicely. Here it's like a completely different, like what I mean. You're kind of like on your own, like with God. God is probably like your only friend, like at first before you actually make other friends, right? Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a dream, like in this kind of time, after like 2, 3, 10 years, okay, 7, 5 years, because you've been here for 7. Was it that particular thing that you wanted to be, or where you thought? Do you have a dream? And if so, do you think you have gotten to where it is that you wanted to be, or do you see yourself getting there?
Well, getting to something is really, I would say, what is called like perfection. I don't think there's anyone that's perfect. Well, I do accept that we do set dreams, but basically once you get to a certain dream, like you have to set high expectations, right? You don't just set one dream and be like, oh, this is it for me. Then I would not be in America, I would have gone back a long time ago. So basically, yes, I do agree with you. I do set expectations, right? Say maybe by this time I want to be here, by this time I want to be here, but I don't think I will ever achieve it all. I just keep doing my best, right? Yeah.
I know. What has been your best moment in this country?
My best moment was graduating from college and starting my career, because as you know, like a lot of times college students are broke, like you can't even afford the least things, right? You can't even afford like a $20 meal, you can't afford the nice restaurants, like you're struggling and all that stuff. So once you're done and like actually get a job and start getting like some decent money, right, now you can start buying lavish things and all that stuff. So that's been like my best moment.
That you have been there.
Yeah, that you've been saving in your shopping cart for maybe 2 years, right? So, yeah.
what would you tell that person out there who has a dream and plans of traveling to the USA?
What I always tell people is that if you're in the process of like traveling here, relax. Do not be over pressured by what you see, because I've seen a lot of people, and this happened to me as well. Like, I used to be so, like, should I say, nervous about the whole situation, even though I knew I was going to make it. Like, I knew I was going to go to the embassy, get the visa, like, really no challenges, right? But there is that inner thing that kind of makes you worried, and like, just calm down, relax, have fun. America is very stressful, right? So don't be so stressed in Uganda knowing that you're actually going to come here. Why? Because it's stressful. Just have fun. Go see the national parks that are in Uganda. Just be happy, have fun, because by the time you get here, just be happy. I understand. Okay, you might be broke. Say, okay, national park might be expensive, but at least relax. Yes, don't over stress yourself and all that stuff. Relax. Yeah.
That's nice. So what final words do you want to tell our viewers out there, the people who are singing like, oh, I want to be like that guy? What should you say to them?
Well, I would say trust in the Lord, and set your goals, be ambitious. Don't give up on your life, no matter what situation you're in, right? Just trust in the Lord, and everything will come out. And I would say what you put in your mind and try to achieve is what I do go a lot by what's in the secret. I would recommend the viewers to check out that book or watch the movie. It's really helpful. Yeah.
Has it all been worth it?
So much.
Do you think if you were given a chance, like, okay, go, you people go back to Uganda and stuff, would you want to go back to Uganda?
Honestly, to me right now, it's not really about where I live, because I think that I have gained a lot in this country. So even if I'm to leave this very day, I don't think I'll struggle back home, because I have made a lot of investments. I have a lot of knowledge that I could actually use to keep me going.
So it was all worth it.
So much worth it.
That's good. So thank you so much for doing this interview with us. If you have any questions, be sure to leave your questions in the comment section. If you have any opinions, leave them in the comment section as well. Be sure to leave a like for the video. Do you have any last words for the people?
Please subscribe. We love you so much.
Yeah, thank you.